Yo, what's going on, everybody? Tiger93 here, guys. Come to Tiger, and today we are back playing some more Wizard101. Today, guys, I have another episode of the Arcanum studies, my side series that I haven't really been doing too much with, but really exciting because today I'm going to be talking about Wizard101 in 2019 and kind of give my little thoughts, ideas, and predictions for Wizard101 in 2020. And just to start the video out, just think about the idea of Wizard101 for going as long as it can, because not very many games out there can really say that they have been going for in 3 different decades. I mean, that is absolutely insane for Wizard101 to start in 2008, and here we are about to be in 2020, and the game is still going, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for 2020. I think it's going to be a really interesting year, and I think it's going to be a really good year for updates as well. But let's go and take a look at 2019, and just take a look and see everything that's happened. Starting with the spring update, we saw the continuation of the Wizard City revamp, because they started out with Ravenwood, the Commons, Unicorn Way, Golem Court, Shopping District, and the Bazaar, or not the Bazaar, the Old Town. And after that, here we are with the April update. They added in Trine Avenue, Cyclops Lane, Firecat Alley, Colossus Boulevard. So, a lot of very impressive improvements, if you will. Time really has changed over the last, I just think it'll be coming up to 12 years. That's insane to think about. Definitely lots happened. The graphics have changed. Definitely a lot of improvement there. It's really exciting. And then, also taking another look for a widely requested feature. Graphics were widely requested to be revamped. And then so was an additional character, and they added in the 7th character slot elixir, the additional character elixir as well. So, just another look at what they've been putting into the game as well. And then there was the first ever look at being able to change a teleport effect. They added in a few different ones, so that was really cool. And then of course they put in the decathlons with the Thanos gauntlet, which is really cool. Wizard101 is just full of references and Easter eggs to different real life stuff, and you know, the Thanos gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet there. Just take a look real quick at the classic mode of Firecat Alley, just to take a look at the changes. Yep, definitely some improvement. I love the nostalgia of classic mode. I do go to classic mode from time to time as well. But aside from the April update, what else happened? Going to the next update, the summer update that took place in July, aka the sizzling summer update. They finished the Wizard City revamp by completing the Crab Alley redesign as well, and then they took a look at the beginning of the game, the introduction for the first time user experience. They reworked Unicorn Way, they reworked the first few quests that get you into the game, kind of put the storyline together, make it a little bit easier to actually get into the game. And then they added in the Beast Moon Hunt, one of the coolest little event things in the game. I really do enjoy the Beast Moon Hunt, being able to select different classes. It's definitely a lot of fun. If you guys haven't tried it out, I recommend you guys check it out. It's a little bit different from just regular PvP, so I'm really interested into it. And then of course we saw the first season pass come, you could say, with the Scroll of Fortune, the Fall Scroll of Fortune. And now of course we're on the Winter Scroll of Fortune as well. And I think the Scroll of Fortune's a really cool idea. I feel like it started out a little bit rocky, but definitely with the Winter one, I think the Winter one is really good. So definitely I've been working on that. And then of course they added in the Spiral Showcase, that lets you get more points by doing different challenges towards the Scroll of Fortune as well. So once again, really cool. And then taking a look at the fall update that took place in November, I believe, was the main focus of the Wizard City Underground, which I haven't actually done yet. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to do it. I haven't really seen anything about the Underground, believe it or not. So I want it to be a complete mystery. It should be really exciting. And I remember, it's been, I think, over a year since this hole was drilled. The first graphics revamp for the graphics part 1 update, you could say, is when the hole appeared. And I really liked how they did that with the story as well. And we waited for so long, and now that it's out, I still need to get a chance to do it, but I'm really excited to do it. Really excited. I know there's a lot of hype as well. So that was just a small little look back at 2019. What was your guys' favorite thing about 2019? Put that down in the comments down below. But taking a look at 2020, definitely some very exciting stuff coming up. I don't know anything. That's a common misperception about YouTubers. As far as I'm aware, we really don't know anything coming up. So I'm really excited. I am definitely really excited. But they did give out some hints and some teasers and such of stuff coming up to 2020. So just by taking a look at the teasers they gave out 3 of them in the most recent producer newsletter. Forgot about spell writing in the Backpack Butler. But taking a look at the teasers, we got 3 of them. 1, fashion and function will become more coordinated. 2, it would be fitting that a hamster was behind all the chaos in. And 3, it will be more important and lucrative than ever to assemble your squad and support each other. Now with these 3 teasers, I have to say I confidently believe I have no idea what these teasers have to do with, but I'm really excited, and it's really got me thinking. Fashion and function will become more coordinated. I don't know what that means, but I do remember a little while back somewhere, I want to say it was either Kings Out Live or on their Twitter, they talked about how they didn't want to have or continue to do like set gear sets, where they don't want like every 20 to 30 levels have one main gear set, and then 20 levels later have another dungeon with another gear set, and then so on. I believe they were saying they wanted to make a more like mix and match kind of. So I don't know if that's anything to do with them mixing up how stats and gears will work, how maybe new gear sets and new stat benefits if you wear the gear set together, maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Something that happens to do with the different gear set and the different stats that come with it. I feel like is really what they're hinting at there, but I don't know. It would be fitting that a hamster was behind all the chaos in. I have no idea what that means. That may be a reference to the Wizard101 Underground. I don't know. Like I said, I want that to be a complete mystery when I do it for the first time. I have no prediction. The only thing I could say hamster-wise, maybe the decathlon, since the main pet is a hamster, but that probably has nothing to do with it. And then it will be more important and lucrative than ever to assemble your squad and support each other. I got a feeling that maybe this might be hinting towards the idea of more like team stuff. Because I remember they were, especially I think this last year and a half to 2 years, they've really kind of been focusing more on the community. And I think that's kind of the idea they're trying to get, is to build up the community and try to get a more team element going on with that. So I'm really excited to see where that goes, and I got a feeling that might have something to do with really just more teamwork, more community gathering, friendly oriented. I think it's gonna be very interesting. I don't really know much else to go off of that, so definitely some very mysterious teasers they've given us in the producer's letter. But those are the teasers. We already said the review. What are some things that I personally would like to see in 2020 Wizard101? And there's a couple of small things that I would like to see, just to get them out the bat. First one, I just think it'd be cool, right here, if we had like a little, like a gamma symbol maybe. Well, there's a gamma symbol right there. Or maybe like a little scroll symbol, and when you click on it, you can see, or like a mail, like a postage letter. Yeah. Like some kind of letter, you click on that and you can leave messages for your friends that are offline, that are online. I think that would be a really cool idea. That's just a small feature. Going into 2020, with 2019, they didn't really focus on a new world. They kind of returned back to the roots. Roots, get it? Audibly? Roots? Okay. They really came back to the origin of where the game started. They kind of focused on that. They revamped the graphics. They added in the Wizard City Underground. They added in the Beast Spooner Decathlon events to Wizard City. They added in... I'm missing a very important one that I just completely spaced out on. But they added in all this stuff. That's focusing more on Wizard City. The graphics, the first time user experience, there we go. And with that, it's kind of interesting because what does that get us at the stage for in 2020? Arc 4 is coming up, I believe so. Anyways, we finished off Arc 3 in Imperia. and I'm really excited to, or at least I believe so. Like I said, I don't even know the ending, the second half of Imperia, complete mystery to me. But it's really exciting because I kind of want to see something. I want to see maybe like a smooth transition into the next world. Where, for example, in Safaria, when we started out with Safaria, we were not trying to find Morganth. We were trying to figure out what was happening to the missing students. But we found out Morganth was connected to that. I like that idea of having a mission beforehand and then the boss coming after. And so, I'm kind of hoping we do that with the next world they introduce and the next big villain they come up with. For us to easily transition into from one like unrelated quest about something we have to do and slowly kind of transition to going up against the next big bad villain, if you will. And I think that's a really interesting story part right there. And then of course Wisteria Part 2 expansion. I love Wisteria. Really an unfinished world, the shortest world in the game, I believe. If you want to consider Aquila a world, I mean, I think so, but that's just me. But I don't know. But really looking at Wisteria, it's definitely one of the shortest worlds, and I think there's a lot more potential and definitely a lot more history and more story to that we can add on. The return of the Spiral Cup, the return of a mysterious villain, new areas added to Wisteria. I think it's a really cool idea. And people were asking how would that work depending on your level. They could do what they did with Grizzleheim, where you start out in Grizzleheim around level 20-ish, and then return to Winter Tusk around level 40-ish. They could do that with Wisteria. They could keep the same level throughout the entire world, or they can say, you know, level I think 30 to 40-ish is when you go to Wisteria for the first time, and then maybe return back at like level 80 or 90 or 100 or something. I think that'd be a really cool idea. I really wanted to see Wisteria finished ever since I did it years back. So once again, I'm kind of really hoping for that hype. But after that, I mean, I really don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I got a feeling Morganth is still alive. We never really saw her destroyed. We just saw an unfortunate event that caused her disappearance. We never really saw what happened to her. And if she were to come back as like a weakened villain in search of help, that would just be amazing. Cherry on top right there. But I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a really interesting world. Okay, so what if Morganth came back as her normal self, completely weakened, seeking Ambrose for help because she's in trouble with the next big bad? Ooh, story. But then, of course, it's just my speculation. There's a decent chance that everything I just said will not happen, but you never know. I'm really excited. I don't know anything about the future. It's going to be a lot of fun. And make sure you guys leave down your predictions in the comments down below. And what was your guys' favorite update? And then, again, we even had some really good bundles. We had 4 of them. The Fantastic Fairy Tale bundle, the Sinbad bundle, the Undersea Enchantment bundle, and the Creepier Carnival bundle. All that came out. But anyway, that's just my predictions. And I will be doing an Undersea Enchantment bundle review very soon as well. But hopefully, y'all guys did enjoy this video. A wonderful end to 2019 Wizard101. Really excited for 2020. And until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Tiger93 out.